All right, here he is, the #1 UFC welterweight contender. He has never fought for the title before, but on the strength of a long winning streak, he has arrived at the precipice of a world championship here tonight.
He's been working so long to put himself in this position. He has been working so diligently to try to earn himself a shot at a championship. Tonight he gets that opportunity. He is a well-rounded fighter. He's so tremendous in all aspects of mixed martial arts. I cannot wait to see him compete and try to become the champion.
And I'm not sure that any athlete in this welterweight division has handled adversity, professional and otherwise, as well as this man has. He is forged as he hits the proving ground for his first UFC title fight tonight. Well, for years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. It all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight camps.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. EA Machado Garry. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack the Joker Hermansson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the future, EA Machado Garry.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here's the oncoming force at welterweight, EA Machado Garry, getting ready for round 1. A lot of different ways that he can attack in this particular matchup. He actually told us on Thursday he feels like his grappling might rule the day, but this man is a striker at heart. As well-rounded as he may be, you've got to think that his long-range weapons are going to be a big part of the arsenal in the game plan here tonight.
Oh, yeah, right hand.
Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting them over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accepts that this is going to be a stand-up fight? It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight and the pace at which we are going to fight.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Short uppercut here in the clinch by EA Machado Garry. Fighters separate from the clinch. Hermansson gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a side kick.
That side kick can go to the legs or to the body. What a technique.
Hermansson going for the takedown. He misses. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, massive kick lands flush. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Well, we told you about that hook. There it is. Hermansson gets the single leg takedown. Well played. First round winding down here. Attempting a choke now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body until he makes some sort of adjustment.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sing at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, so just like we saw in the previous round, he goes for the takedown. He is once again unsuccessful. Surprised at the thought process to fight this way?
Very surprised, John. He told us in the fighter meetings that he was going to secure some takedowns. He wanted to mix things up. Well, mixing it up has not worked. You got to get back to your bread and butter. Get back to the kickboxing. Get back to range.
Oh.
Use your hands and your feet to maybe set up some of these takedowns.
Back to the well with the uppercut. Now it's true.
Oh, he's got him inside of the octagon. He's got his back. He needs to get his hips and lift, and Matt will turn him so that he can start to make him grapple with him.
Machado Garry, such a sophisticated striker. He knows what he's doing.
He knows exactly what he's doing. He's got his foot on the outside. He's always trying to control the range and distance by using that stance.
Well, fighters look for patterns, and Machado Garry has found one with that right cross.
Ian is such a smart fighter that when he's doing the right hand initially, it lands and he goes, I'm going to keep going back to that well.
Snaps his head back with that offering, DC. He is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot. You better get those hands up.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
Know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely. This is where he wants to be.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Hermansson. A few strikes being mixed in here. All right, butterfly guard now up against the fence. DC, talk us through.
Yeah, and he's got some opportunities to get up here. He's got to elevate or create space with his feet, get back to his feet, and stand up.
Let's work. I'm standing up. You need to work.
indicating the end of the round, so the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Don't really stand.
No overthinking out of him tonight. He is a thinking man's fighter, but he is fighting on instinct and fighting beautifully in the octagon.
Well, you can tell that he's just flowing. He's just allowing for his body to do what it's been trained to do, and that's why he looks so good.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
Oh, he's got the arm triangle here.
Ooh, that submission looks tight.
Arm triangle getting very close. He's got to clear that guard, though, if he wants to find a finish.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get some.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, that defense is a thing of beauty, right? Slipping, dipping, and avoiding a lot of these power shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of just defending. His eyes are very open, aware.
Man, the audible of that strike from our vantage point. I don't even know how to put it into words. Able to avoid the takedown attempt here again. Machado Garry gets caught by the inside leg. Back to his feet. Now some separation. Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Hermansson gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. 30 seconds to go now.
Well, look at those little short movements there. Trying to clear that leg.
Ground and pound strike there now.
Come on, Kimura now.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. The round is over. The fight is not, though, despite the 2 knockdowns there in that round. Incredible toughness on one side, incredible power on the other.
Incredible power by this fighter, but also a very good patience and a very good approach to finding those kill shots. He has not been able to get his opponent out of there just yet, but frustration cannot set in because when you're fighting someone this good, this tough, it only takes them one opportunity to finish you.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Championship rounds are upon us. Able to land to the body there with the left kick. Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, it goes into the books decisively as a TKO due to ground strikes. Some replays for you now.
That's where he makes his money, right? He makes his money on the ground. He is a phenomenal ground and pound fighter, and that was on display tonight. He was able to get to his positions, land his strikes, knowing exactly which ones were going to be the ones that ended the night of his opponent. He gets the finish, and he gets it in fine fashion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 53 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the future, Machado Garry!
All right, so there he is. He came in the hunted. He remains as such. Congrats to the still UFC welterweight champion. Big effort out of the incumbent here tonight.
He has